Hi Libra, welcome to Carol's Universe tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your Merry Christmas, by the way. Happy Christmas. Yeah, I hope you all had a really good time. Lovely time of year, my favourite, I think. Yeah, and have a really great new year as well, Libra too. We're going to do your January 2019 month ahead reading. Recording via my lovely new iPad. Yes. I'm at my sister's for Christmas, so I couldn't... The reason why you're not seeing the actual layout is because I don't have the facility to do that while I'm here. I have to travel light, so that's why I'm recording via the iPad for your reading. We're going to be doing a general reading and a love reading all in one, alright? So you get your general first and then you've got a love reading as well second, alright? So keep your eye out for that. So, let's have a look. Let's see what's coming in. Also, if you want to check out what's going on for your year ahead 2019, that was put up weeks ago, so... check that out if you want. It's on the website, it's on the channel. I'll try and put a link somewhere above for that. And also if you'd like to order a personal reading with me, you can do. There's a link to the website there as well. Right, let's have a look then. What's coming in for Libra? General reading please for Libra in the month of January 2019. Show me Libra, general reading for Libra in the month of January 2019. Alright, so we could split the deck into three first, like that. And then we're going to collect that back up, like so. And start putting down the cards, like so. This all down like this, 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 and this. Let's see. There we go. Get clarified if we need them. Let's have a look. I like to start with who you guys are. You're the Seven of Wands. Okay. Seven of Wands, you know, with all the tarot, it's different meanings, isn't it? So the Seven of Wands as a card, this is about standing your ground. You might be standing against a few challenges here, because Seven of Wands can mean you've got challenges, you've got people who are coming for you, and you're going to have to really fight them, you know. So this is fighting off challenges or challenges. Some of you guys might be fighting off some challenges. Some of you guys, it might be with the Seven of Wands energy, you've got a lot of people interested in you. So sometimes when you get the Seven of Wands, if you run a business, you've got a lot of sales coming in with the Seven of Wands. Or, you know, if it's love, then you've got a lot of people, a lot of admirers and that type of thing. Sometimes with the Seven of Wands, you're standing your ground on a matter here, you know. Sometimes you're rejecting someone. But the power is in your hands here anyway with the Seven of Wands. Now, the root issue is all about the devil. All right, so... the devil energy in a reading is about limitations, and it's about the external things that hold us to account. So with the devil energy, you might have with the devil, for example, sometimes the devil is good. It's not you know, when I first started tarot, I was afraid of cards like the devil, or I was afraid of cards like death and that, but they're really good cards. They can be very good. Sometimes it's about ambition, but usually this is somebody who's not very nice, okay? Sometimes this can be a person, it could be a Capricorn person, or it could be somebody who causes trouble. Devils are usually troublemakers. They're liars, they're cheats, they're really unfair people. And sometimes with the devil energy, you might have a limitation going on. It might be that you are bound by something here, and it might be that you're standing your ground and you're taking a stand against that devil energy showing here. Let's have a look at what's going on around the situation. Well, the Ace of Wands in the recent past. I do feel that you guys experiencing the Ace of Wands, there's been a flicker of an idea, perhaps with the Ace of Wands energy. There's been a new passion that some of you guys have been looking at. You might have looked at, well, what are the ways that I can release myself from this devil energy potentially here? The Ace of Wands is fire energy, so the Ace of Wands is all to do with our passions and our interests and our excitement. With the Ace of Wands, it's all to do with spiritual growth and new ideas and that type of thing. What's challenging you guys? Well, the lovers. So it could be a group of people, it could be a relationship, it might be a Gemini individual with that lover's energy, it could be a decision or a choice that needs to be made. But as a result of that energy, what's the energy around you, Librans, in the month of January 2000? Oh my God, the Two of Cups. Right, so the focus for the month is going to be on union and agreement with that Two of Cups, possibly a relationship showing. I don't want to do all love because you've got a love reading coming up next. But the focus might be on, I'm getting the impression there's a compromise. Two of Cups is also about compromise. It's not always to do with love. This is partnership, it's agreement, it's pledge, it's promise, it's compromise. The most likely outcome for the month is going to be, well, it ends happily. Ten of Cups energy. Happy conclusion to a matter is the Ten of Cups. Coming in what you guys experience, Libra, is the Two of Swords. Okay, so you've got two twos here. Twos represents duality and balance and decision making. So the Two of Swords, this can mean being in two minds. It can mean keeping your options open with the Two of Swords energy. And it can also mean blocking someone out. Protecting your heart, protecting yourself. Influence is coming in around that. I feel that you guys are actually quite wary. I think you're quite wary of something here. So I'm seeing a change occurring here. There's a need to be wary and to be cautious with that Nine of Wands. Hopes or fears. Six of Pentacles. I think if it's a hope, it's to receive your fair share. I feel that if it's a fear, it's to give too much. The overall outcome for the month, Libra, is the Four of Coins. Holding back, holding on to what is yours, not giving anything away. I think, Libra, this is you, the Four of Coins, and I think the Two of Swords is you as well. I think that you're standing against a very formidable energy with this Devil energy, okay? One in which I feel that there has been around this energy with this Ace of Wands, a lot of fire, a lot of fireworks going off with this energy showing here. Because your challenge is something that you love. Something that's very, very important to you. Something that you're very connected with. And I feel that the focus, because of that, will be on a compromise. And if you do that, it could all end very, very happily with that Ten of Cups energy. I do feel, though, you'll reevaluate that choice with the Two of Swords. Because I feel that some of you guys are very wary. I want to see what you're wary of. Let's get the Nine of Wands. What's this wariness about with the Nine of Wands energy in one card? I feel that you're wary of the Five of Coins. Now, the Five of Coins is either being abandoned with the Five of Coins, or the Five of Coins is having to look after someone else. You might be dealing with somebody who's got addiction issues, because the Devil or energy is all about addiction. So you might be fighting against an addiction with that Devil energy showing there. Okay, or somebody who has an addiction, for example. I think that you're going to look at having a compromise, and it could all end happily. You'll review the situation with the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords? What's this review about? What's this review about with the Two of Swords? Why is Libra reviewing the situation with the Two of Swords? Because of strength. I keep getting the impression that you're looking after someone here. And I think the Devil is the person who's got the issues. I think that you're taking... I think this is a person, this Devil. For some of you Librans. I think that you guys are taking a stand against somebody who's got addictions, somebody who's got some negative energy around them with that Devil energy, somebody who is very, very powerful, but I feel that they wield a very negative power around you, okay, and the situation. Let's have a look with this Ace of Wands. What's this Ace of Wands about in the recent past? What's this Ace of Wands about in the recent past? Page of Swords, new ideas. Page of Swords is all about new ideas. Can be arguments though as well. But I don't think it's that. Look at how the Page of Swords wields his sword in on the Ace of Wands. I feel this Devil cuts things down. I think the person that you're dealing with is a Devil. I'll ask who this Devil is. Who is this Devil? Who is this Devil? Five of Cups energy. They're the Five of Cups. I think you're dealing with a very depressed person here. I think you're dealing with a highly manipulative individual. Somebody with this Five of Cups energy who's very depressed. I get the impression with both cards here, Libra, you're dealing with an energy vampire. They can't get any energy from themselves, so they decide that they want to take it from you. And you decide that you're going to take a stand from this for some of you Librans. Because in the recent past, every idea that you put forward with that Ace of Wands, every ray of light that you put out, it's being cut down by this person's aggressive nature. Page of Swords is also somebody who's quite aggressive. So there you are with the sprightly Ace of Wands, throwing out these new ideas. Giving ideas on how you can enhance the friendship or the situation, and this person just cuts you down over it. But your challenge is that you love this person. The lover's energy. It doesn't have to be a lover. It can be a family member, a sister, a brother, a mum or a dad. You really care about who this person is, Libra. And that's why your focus will be on a compromise with them, the Two of Cups. Solving the problem with the Two of Cups energy showing here. And more than likely, if you do that, it'll end well, the Ten of Cups. It's all about thought, mind over matter for you guys, because you're dealing with somebody who's got issues. Some of you Librans are really dealing with somebody who's got issues. And you've tried and you've tried and you've tried to resolve the matter. And all you can think about in January is, it's a new year. Let's just resolve this bullshit. Let's just come together as one and resolve it. However, you guys here end up being in two minds, reevaluating, reviewing the situation, Libra, because you know that you'll just end up again with the strength energy, taking care of this individual. The individual is the lion and your strength. So strength is also the caretaker in the tarot as well. And you're wary because, again, it means you're having to mop up their mess time and time again with that Five of Coins. Five of Coins is the card that offers support too. You're wary of having to look after this individual. So I feel that you've got somebody who's an energy vampire here. I think that you've got somebody who saps you off your energy. You might even have somebody who saps you off your finances for some of you guys as well. Because you're giving everything to a particular person here, Libra. And I do feel in January 2019, you've literally just had enough of it. You want to be there for them, but every time you say, let's resolve the situation, everything tends to go back to square one. And the fear is, your hopes are, well, I just want to have my fair share. I want it to be a give and take, a balanced relationship. But my fear is that you'll just take everything and I'll give everything. I'll give and you'll take. And therefore, I feel that you guys decide to hold yourself back from this individual. Four of Coins. Protect yourself. Four of Coins is all about protecting yourself. What is Libra protecting themselves from with the Four of Coins? What are they protecting themselves from with the Four of Coins? Struggle. Ten of Wands. You guys will protect yourself. You'll protect yourself from having to struggle. Ten of Wands energy. And what are they struggling with the Ten of Wands? What is Libra struggling with the Ten of Wands? The Queen of Swords. That's you. It's you. Because Libra is the Queen of Swords. What are you holding your hand out to though? The Sun. It's about you protecting yourself from yourself. You see, when that Queen of Swords holds her hand out to something, she wants it. And what you guys want is a happy ever after. Now, she's a very intelligent lady in the tarot, is the Queen of Swords. So this is a healer. And the Sun is all about healing as well. So I feel that you guys are trying to protect yourself from having to struggle with healing someone here. Because the Queen of Swords is actually a healer within the tarot. Healing the Sun. Do you have a child? Is it a son? Is it a child? I feel you guys will protect yourself from the struggle of having to heal. It could be a child, the Sun energy, or a Leo person, the Sun. We do have Leo the Lion here with strength. So it might be a Leo person here that you're dealing with. Or somebody who acts like a child. Because you guys don't want to have to be the caretaker. Strength and the Five of Coins. Both cards show somebody who's looking after another individual. Can you see? This person guiding this person, looking after them. This person looking after this person here. Leo is this person here. It could be a child. It could be a Leo person. It could be somebody who acts like a child. I get the impression you're dealing with someone who can't stand on their own 2 feet. We're going to go through this reading again. For your general reading, Leo, for January 2018. You guys are standing your ground. The Seven of Wands. The root issue is, I feel that you're dealing with someone, this devil energy, a highly manipulative energy with the devil energy. Somebody who saps you off your energy here because they are very, very depressed within their own life. Five of Cups. Possibly somebody who holds you to ransom because they want to drink. Maybe we're dealing with an alcoholic for some of you guys here. And in the recent past, every new idea you've had to help them, every thought, every positive thing you've thrown out with that Ace of Wands, it's just been cut down with the Page of Swords. By their words, by their ideas, by their actions. They've just, if that Page of Swords cuts into the Ace of Wands, it will cut the wand in half. Your energy Ace of Wands is also about energy. In the recent past, your energy of the Ace of Wands has really been cut down by the words and the thoughts of this devil person here. This person who's depressed or wants a drink. So everything that you do for some of you Librans is just being cut down by whoever this person is. But your challenge is you love them. The lovers. You really do love whoever this person is. And as I said, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be a friend. Can be a family member. But it's somebody you're very close to. Somebody who you really do adore. And that's why you'll say to yourself, you know what? For the month of January, I'm going to focus on reaching some form of a compromise with this individual. And more than likely, if you carry on focusing on that, some of you guys with that 10 of Cups may just get it. Happy resolution. However, there is a review of the situation with the Two of Swords. So Libra goes through a change of mind. A review of the situation with the Two of Swords, because this is all about you having to look out for this person, look after them. Take care of them. You are the caretaker of strength. You are strength, and this person, the lion, needs to be taken care of. It needs to be held on a chain. Now, if you look at strength, he's having to hold the lion's mouth shut. So some of you guys, Libra, are saying, you know what, I really don't want to continually constrain this person, especially if they've got drink problems or addiction problems or something like that. I don't want to really have to continually hold this person in line. And I'm very, very wary coming in, Libra, Libra says, of having to hold this person's hand. Because the Five of Coins is all about holding someone's hand. So I'm really cautious and wary of having to hold their hand. And why is Libra cautious of holding this person's hand? Wow, justice reversed. There's no reward in it for you. You're not going to benefit from it with justice in the reverse. There's no reward. It will serve no purpose in the long run. You'll get no thanks, not really. Hopes or fears, Six of Coins. My hope is just to have a give and take relationship, but my fear is, what if I give more than I receive? And therefore the overall outcome for the month for some of you Libras with January looming is you protect yourself from the struggle, 10 of Wands, of having to heal, Queen of Swords, which is you, a child, a son, somebody who acts like a child, with the Sun energy. Remember though, we have air, which is cold and wet on fire. So there is also the need to protect oneself from the struggle of having to extinguish the Sun, the Queen of Swords energy, which is you, somebody's fire, intentions, desire, the Sun energy, especially if they've got some form of an addiction going on as well. It's a month, I feel, in general, Libra, for looking out for oneself. I think that for some of you guys, if it resonates with you, you've given enough to an individual here. You're not getting any thanks for it. You really aren't. And on top of that, they probably end up cutting your dreams in half. Consistently lowering your energy. They're sapping your energy from you. And so the month of January 2019 for some of you Librans is, you know what, actually, I think I better look out for myself for once and for a change. Let's have a look at your love reading, Libra, for January 2019. What's coming in for love for Libra in January 2019? What's happening for love? Just give me a love reading for Libra in the month of January 2019. Let's get the deck 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, my hands look a bit crusty actually. I need to get some cream on these. Okay. Okay, so the energy around you is the Three of Coins. Could be something to do with work, but it could also be something to do with building a relationship here. It could also be something to do with dating, socialising. What's influencing this? Well, the star. I think that for some of you guys, you've met someone. The stars are aligned and this is a meeting. As a result of that, you're meeting up with someone here. Three of Coins, I think it's a meeting here, or you're planning things for the future. The root issue is all about the Hanged Man. So some of you guys have been waiting, could be a Pisces individual, but I do feel that you've been waiting around a really, really long time. A really long time. And now, as a result of that, finally, with the Three of Coins energy, you're either getting to meet a particular person that you haven't met before, or finally you're building something in a relationship. Now, in the recent past, There has been some struggle with that Ten of Wands energy. But the most likely outcome will be, well, the Two of Coins, 50-50. Things could go either way with that Two of Coins energy showing here. Coming in what you guys will experience, though, the Knight of Cups, expression of love and offer, potentially a proposal. You guys are the moon. You're uncertain with this moon energy. All right? The moon means to be uncertain in love. But this could also be an illusion. So be careful of that, because you're showing us the moon. If you're showing us the moon, you might be deep in an illusion here with this moon energy. You might be unaware. You might not know something. You might be undecided, uncertain, because you're showing us being the moon, concerned. Coming in, though, you've got the Tower. Tower can be chaos. It can be something unexpected, something coming down out of the blue. It can also be sex. Hopes are the Wheel of Fortune. You've found your soulmate. Found your destiny, Wheel of Fortune energy. Fears could be things going round in a circle. Overall outcome, though, Queen of Swords. There you are again. However, you might be cutting this person out. I'll see. Why is the overall outcome the Queen of Swords? Why is the overall outcome the Queen of Swords? No, I think you're cutting somebody out. Too many problems here. This Devil card showed up for you again in this reading as well. I think you're cutting somebody out because of the Devil. I feel that this person with this Devil energy, this is a problematic situation with the Devil energy. This situation has a lot of limitations attached to it with this Devil energy. I think if you know this person, there's a lot of problems with this relationship. I feel with this Devil energy. Could be that this person's an abusive person, the Emperor. Devil and the Emperor. This person abuses their power. Devil is abuse and the Emperor is somebody who's powerful. Get the impression somebody's abusing their power here. And I get the impression for some of you Librans, you know who this person is. They're abusing their power. Let's have a look why you guys are the moon. Why is Libra the moon? Why is Libra the moon in January 2018? This could also be intuition because of the Nine of Cups. I think that you're under an illusion here. I think that you're under an illusion. I think you're under an illusion for some of you guys with that moon energy, and I think it's because you've got a wish for some form of a commitment here. The wish card is the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles is the commitment. So you've got a wish for some form of a commitment from an individual, and that makes you under an illusion because you've got a wish for some form of a commitment. The root issue is you've been hanging around. Things have been holding in the balance for too long. Things have been in suspense for too long with this Hanged Man energy, or you're dealing with somebody who's like, wow, yeah. The root issue is all about the Hanged Man. I don't think this is you, this is them. I think if it is you, you've been waiting in suspense with that Hanged Man energy and wondering with the Seven of Coins when things are going to come to fruition. If it's the other person with this Hanged Man, this person's being very, very lazy. They're taking a step back with the Seven of Coins to evaluate whether they want the relationship with you or not. And in the recent past, you guys have been struggling. There's been a great deal of pressure with that Ten of Wands energy. And I think with the Justice energy, because you're not getting what you want. You've got the Justice in the reverse. What's influencing you, though, is the Star. So there's a lot of hopes and a lot of dreams and a lot of wishes here with this Star energy here for love. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is love. And the Star is all about our wishes and our dreams. So you've got a lot of wishes and dreams, but this person's going to come forward and they're going to tell you how much they love you. And as a result of that, your focus will be on the Three of Coins. Building a relationship with this individual with the Three of Coins energy showing here. There you go. Making plans for marriage. Two of Cups energy. Building a relationship. Three of Coins deals with building, and this is a relationship. So relationship and building. Building a relationship with this individual. Making plans for an engagement. But all of this is an illusion. This is probably what you're thinking rather than this happening. The most likely outcome is the Two of Coins. 50-50 with this Two of Coins energy showing here, because Two of Coins is 50-50. I feel that more than likely with this Two of Coins is that this person is the Two of Coins. More than likely this person's uncertainty leads to you guys perhaps with this Five of Coins feeling abandoned and feeling an outcast. Because the Two of Coins is unable to make a decision when it comes to love often. Often we're undecided or we're uncertain, so we're weighing things up. And I feel that it's this person that we're looking at, the partner or the person that you know and the person that you're interested in, Libra, who seems to be weighing things up here. Two of Coins. And because they are being very uncertain with this Two of Coins energy, it leaves some of you guys with the Five of Coins probably feeling very abandoned and feeling an outcast. Coming in though, you've got this Knight of Cups energy, which is all about love and somebody who's offering and expressing their feelings with that Knight of Cups energy showing here. But Libra, I think that you're going to challenge them because you've got the Page of Swords. I'm not reading this as two people coming in. I'm reading this as the one person that I'm looking at here. I think that you're going to challenge what their intentions are because the Knight of Cups talks about an intention and this is somebody who's challenging that. So I feel that with your words and your ideas, Libra, you're going to challenge this person's intentions. You're going to ask them what they want. And coming in will be a revelation with that Tower energy. Influence is coming in, I believe, but the Tower is a revelation. You've also got the Judgment card energy showing here. Maybe this is a revelation. Could be the revelation is that this person wants to renew the relationship with the Judge. Judgment deals with renewal. I'll see what the Judgment is about though. I'm pretty sure that Tower's probably talking about a revelation that's going to come to you. What's the Judgment card about? Six of Wands, victory. I do feel that this person's going to tell you that they want to renew a relationship with you. There's going to be a revelation with this Tower energy. And that revelation is all about a renewal. Second time around. Because remember, these people were dead on the card. Now they're coming back to life. Also, the Judgment energy is about a calling. Maybe they've been called to pursue this relationship here. Maybe they're saying that Spirit has told them that they've just got a feeling here that this is something that they should pursue. And your hopes would be, yeah, well, I hope that this is going to bring about a change for the better. However, I do feel the overall outcome for some of you Librans is with this Queen of Swords, in your clear mind and analytical mind, you decide to cut this individual out because you recognise that they're abusing their power. This person knows that they've got a great deal of power over you and they're abusing it. I think, in other words, you know that they're lying. I think that you guys know that this person's lying to you. Sorry, it's not a more positive love reading, but there you go. Devil and the Emperor is not a particularly good combination often, in love especially, because the Devil abuses and the Emperor is somebody who is powerful. So I put those two words together, an abuse of power. Or an abusive partner. I feel that you're dealing with somebody who's abusing their position in your life. And you recognise that. A lot of this is to do with how you are perceiving things. Because we'll go through the reading again for love. Some of you guys are under the illusion with the Moon energy. And this illusion is all about a wish that you have for commitment. Ace of Pentacles is to start building a life or a commitment. And this is the wish card. So you're under an illusion. And the illusion, what is the illusion about? A wish that you have with the Nine of Cups to have commitment from an individual. Because some of you guys have been waiting around a long time for something to come to fruition in your relationship with this person. Or this person here has just been sitting back and just taking their time to evaluate what they want. And you have been feeling a great deal of pressure because you're not getting the rewards you want. Justice reversed. You're not getting what you want out of this relationship. But what's influencing you is the Star and the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys feel that you're star-crossed lovers. You feel that this is your soulmate. But also you've got a great desire and a great wish to have this person with the Ace of Cups energy give you love. Show you that they care. Express their feelings to you. And as a result of that, the energy around you or the focus for you, and I think a lot of this is to do with your mind and the way that you see things and think and daydream about it, you guys are going to be building a relationship together. But the most likely outcome will be that this person is undecided with the Two of Pentacles and leaves you with the Five of Coins energy. Or it's that they're undecided with the Two of Coins as to whether they should abandon the relationship. Coming in though, I think you wake up because I think that you guys challenge the Page of Swords energy, this person's intentions with the Knight of Cups. If you look at the Knight of Cups, he's walking forward with a cup. And if you look at this as, say, for example, being a bodyguard, Libra, they're like, who goes there? So the Page of Swords is saying to the Knight of Cups, who goes there? What do you want? He's questioning the Knight of Cups. He's questioning his intentions. What's in the cup? Because the Page of Cups, even though it's a page, he's an eager page, the Page of Swords is. So he's going to protect the king. So he'll look at the Knight of Cups and he'll say, what do you want? What do you hear? He's holding his sword high and he's saying, look, tell me what you want or I'm going to knock that cup out of your hand. So you guys are the Page of Swords and you're questioning. He's always questioning, he's the Page of Swords. What do you want? What's your intention? And I see you guys questioning the partner. And influences coming in will be a revelation. And the partner will say, well, you know what? I want to try again. I want to renew the relationship because it was really good with the Six of Wands. It was really good. I want a renewal of the good times. I want a renewal of a relationship that I feel could go the whole way. And you guys will hope and you'll say, you know what, well, I hope that things get better from now on. Your fears might be, well, what if it just goes round in circle? What if nothing changes with the Wheel of Fortune? The overall outcome is I feel that you guys decide in your analytical brain, Libra, to cut this individual out. Because you recognise that this person is abusing with the Devil energy, their power with the Emperor. You recognise that this person has you where they want you. But you're not stupid. You're not willing to allow this person to take advantage. Very interesting reading. Could tie in with the first one potentially, who knows. That's your reading for January 2019, Libra. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.